Now I would like to introduce three judges we invited today, and we'd like to have a few words from each of them. First, Professor Mikuma from Hiroshima Bunkyo Women's University.
Good morning. This is my second time to be here as a judge, and last year I was so impressed with the quality of the presentations. I'm so happy to be back here again. Presentation is communication, and communication involves participants. You speakers are the participants, but also the audience members are the participants. Get us all involved, and let's have fun. Thank you.
Professor Nigel Stott from Fukuoka Women's University.
Well, good morning. Good morning. I'm very happy to be here today. It's my first time to judge a speech contest here at Kyushu University, so I'm looking forward to wonderful presentations from you. Pressure. Okay, so thank you for coming and thank you for participating, and good luck. Thank you.
And from our Kyushu University faculty members, Professor Weeks.
Hi, great privilege and pleasure to be here with you today. I've done speeches myself in English when I was like a high school student and a university student, so I understand how difficult they can be. I wanted to tell you briefly that in fact a couple of times I've needed to make speeches in Japanese. My Japanese is very, very bad. So firstly, I can tell you that your English is much better than my Japanese. Secondly, I can remember the first time I made a speech in Japanese, and I was so nervous in making that speech that as I started making the speech, my legs began to shake. My legs were shaking. First my right leg, and then my left leg. And then the shaking moved up through my body, and eventually my whole body was shaking. And I couldn't read my notes because I was shaking so much. So my second point is, I understand that you will be nervous. On the other hand, there's no reason for you to be. All of us here are your friends. You have been selected from a large group of people. You're already winners. So, like the professor already said, let's enjoy it. Thank you.
Let me briefly explain the rules of today's contest. Each contestant will use PowerPoint visuals and give a verbal talk. And presentation will be judged based on the contents, the organization, English, and delivery, including visual presentation. And after each presentation, we will take a few minutes for judges to give scores and jot down comments and so on. And I will use the timer to clock the time, and when the 8 minutes hits, the timer beeps, but the contestant will be allowed to go on to finish the presentation. But if the overtime is too much, the presenter will be penalized.